Midway through the 2019 season, Vance Joseph looked like he was way in over his head, with most people calling for his job, saying that he wasn't suitable for the defensive coordinator job. But did Vance Joseph really have a fighting chance to succeed as a defensive coordinator for the Arizona Cardinals? And can he redeem himself this coming 2020 season? That's what we're going to talk about today, guys. Go ahead and roll that intro. Welcome back, guys. Now, before we get started on the topic of choice, I want to give a big shout out to all my channel members. I will be posting them right here. Thank you so very much for all you guys do. You help this channel tremendously. If you guys can do me a big favor and drop a like on this video, it just helps the channel tremendously grow. I'm trying to hit 3,000 subscribers by the return of the 2020 season, so we still got probably about 2 months to make sure that happens. So let's make sure we smash that subscribe button so you can get more Arizona Cardinal content. Now, on to the topic of choice, guys. I want to talk about Vance Joseph. Now, during the season, this was a popular topic to talk about because a lot of people wanted Vance Joseph gone. There was nobody saying keep Vance. Well, there was some people saying keep Vance Joseph. I kind of flipped back and forth just depending how bad the loss was, how the plays looked like during that specific game. But I'm super surprised that he retained his job, especially because we were probably ranked 31st, 32nd defense in the whole entirety of the league. It was brutal. The defense was just terrible. Now, the reason why I bring this up is because I also do feel like Vance Joseph was not all 100% to blame. Yes, we did see a lot of tight ends that came out of nowhere, especially within the NFC West. The Will Disleys, the Ross Dwellys, and the Tyler Higbees. They pretty much became the Gronkowskis whenever they played against the Arizona Cardinals for the 2019 season. All those guys probably had career games against the Arizona Cardinals, and the big reason is because we couldn't figure out how to block the tight end. We didn't have the players in order for us to make sure we were successful within that defense. Do I really feel like Vance Joseph had all the tools to succeed as a defensive coordinator for the Arizona Cardinals? I think that's a big no. I do not think Vance Joseph had the tools to succeed. Now, here's the reason why. I will be posting it right here. Before the season got started, we already had multiple players, and I mean starter players, that they were not able to play the full season. Whether it was Darius Philon that got arrested, Robert Nkemdiche that got hurt, Robert Alford that got injured for the entirety of the season, Patrick Peterson got suspended for 6 games, Zach Allen got injured during training camp. Not to mention the Terrell Suggs that ended up getting cut that we signed him for, which right now looks like a really bad deal, but that's not Vance Joseph. That was more the front office. And also DJ Swearinger. Now, when DJ Swearinger came on and signed on with the Arizona Cardinals, I was actually pretty excited because I was remembering the DJ Swearinger of when he used to be with us, and he used to hit hard. He used to basically be a ball hawk, and that's what I remembered him being. But unfortunately, when he signed on with the Arizona Cardinals the second time, it was not nowhere near comparable to what he used to play like. Now, with those players that I just mentioned off, probably with the exception of Zach Allen, those are 6 starters right there that did not play the entirety of the 2019 season on defense. Now, that is a big reason why Vance Joseph wasn't able to be successful. Not having your lockdown corner and Patrick Peterson. First round pick ended up busting with Robert Nkemdiche, was just never able to be on the field because of weight issues. Darius Philon was supposed to be the interior defensive lineman. He ended up getting arrested, so he didn't pan out. Robert Alford was supposed to be the second cornerback, opposite side of Patrick Peterson. He ended up getting hurt for the entirety of the season. So it was just a big mess. And unfortunately, Vance Joseph had to be the one to clean it up. Now, he didn't really do a good job in cleaning it up because we saw the same recurring problems time after time and time again. But if you think about it this way, if you don't have the pieces for what you want to do, you end up seeing things like having Chandler Jones in coverage, and that was probably one of the big reasons why we lost one of those San Francisco 49er games. Now, I get Chandler Jones is a beast, but he's definitely not meant for coverage. He's mainly meant for pushing the passer. I mean, that is his job. The highlight of, our defense in the entirety was probably Chandler Jones and Budda Baker through the entirety of the season. Now, of course, once, Patrick Peterson came back, it took a while for him to kind of get to that level of what he used to be like. I liked what I've seen from him for like the last 2 to to 3 games in the season. I feel like he's coming back to his form, because although he said he was ready coming back, it's hard to be in football shape. Honestly, you can be the best athlete out in the world, but if you're not in football shape, good luck trying to play 60 minutes in a football game where you're running and trying to cover the best wide receiver on the opposing team. Just to summarize, I do not feel like Vance Joseph had the tools to be successful this last year, but that all changes this coming year with 2020. Now, I do feel like Vance Joseph has to take the step in the right direction, especially because the tools were given to Vance Joseph to become successful. Not only did we get a premier stud in getting Isaiah Simmons, I heard a weak inside linebacker. I think that's going to be the position that they're going to have him on right next to Jordan Hicks. I'm not quite 100% sure. We'll actually see once the training camp starts, preseason starts, and then the regular season. Then we'll get a better understanding on what he's going to do. But we also got Devondre Campbell, which was also a middle linebacker for the Atlanta Falcons. We got Devon Kennard, who's an outside linebacker from the Detroit Lions. Oh yeah, we also got Jordan Phillips. Jordan Phillips, I feel like, was a great pickup. I kind of felt like Bills fans were kind of going back and forth. Some people saying, yeah, you got a really good player, and some people said that this is his contract year. Good luck with him for the rest of the time. But that's remained to be seen. We'll exactly see what we have in Jordan Phillips. I'm pretty excited to see what he has. Not only that, we did add some awesome pieces, whether it was Rashad Lawrence or Lakai Fotu, some interior defensive linemen. Hopefully we're going to get some pressure on the quarterback. So I'm really excited about the pieces that we added. Vance Joseph now is probably a little bit more better prepared to, get us a better defense, a better scheme. Hopefully not having Chandler Jones in coverage again, because that was honestly a nightmare. Here's the next question. If Vance Joseph cannot make these players work, is he done for the Arizona Cardinals? If he cannot make these players, the talent that was brought in by the front office, if he can't make it work, is he done for? Now, I do feel like a year to 2 years, if you're not able to get going within the defensive players and, become a really good defense, because at one point we were probably one of the top 5, top 10 defenses, and when the whole Steve Wilkes era happened, it kind of flipped over, and we haven't really been the same ever since then. But yeah, I can see a world where Vance Joseph is probably in the hot seat, and this is probably going to be his prove it year. You have the tools to succeed now. I just hope that we don't have any injuries coming training camp. I know it's going to look a lot different this year than it did, multiple different years because of everything that's currently going on. But he has the tools to succeed, whether it was from the draft or even free agency. This is a very big year for Vance Joseph to prove it. Who knows if he ends up getting let go as a defensive coordinator, if he's even going to be able to get another job. I honestly think this is kind of a make it or break it type of year. You have the tools to succeed. Make sure you are able to put all these great pieces that we have, put them in the best spot available to make plays. I want to see some pressure on the quarterback. I want to see some more interceptions. I want to see some more batted balls. And I feel like with the pieces that we ended up getting, I just feel like we're just that much better to succeed this coming 2020 season, guys. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Definitely, if you haven't already, drop a like. It helps the channel tremendously. And if you're new, please consider subscribing. Make sure you join the community, and I want to hear your opinion. Put it on the comments below. That's all I got for this episode, guys. Thank you so very much, and I'm out. Thank you so much.